This is your FastCast for Sunday, January 21st. Sunday's top story. One of Iditarod's founders and a man instrumental in the establishment and early days of Alaska's iconic race has passed away. Howard Farley Sr. passed away peacefully in his home Saturday in Nome, surrounded by family. His youngest daughter, Melissa King, says his countless memories and impact and his shaping of Alaska will live on through the many people who he inspired and impacted. Iditarod Trail Committee Race Director Mark Norman says the Iditarod community lost a great.
He was telling stories, and until he passed away, he loved to tell stories, and he would talk about all kinds of things and experiences in his lifetime in Nome, and it was all mostly Alaska.
Absolutely an icon within Iditarod. He knew it as well as any of us. Even today, he was surely a history buff, and being a competitor and being from Nome, he will be dearly missed by all of us.
And the Alaska Department of Education and Early Development and the Department of Health aren't participating in the summer EBT program this year, which helps low-income families with extra food stamps for children. We've been asking local charities and food banks about food insecurity and also about their reaction to the decision to not participate in the federally funded summer food assistance program. Alaska is one of multiple states opting out of the summer electronic benefits program, and according to the Department of Agriculture, it's a program that aims to reduce child hunger and would have given eligible families $40 per child per month over the summer. The governor has pointed to the state opting out of the program being due to a number of outstanding SNAP applications that has listed more than 12,000 late last year. This is at a time when the Food Bank of Alaska has said the entire past year has seen a higher need for food than normal, with many of their partners seeing record-breaking days of need. According to Ron Meehan, who's the Director of Government Affairs for Food Banks of Alaska, he says the state not being a part of the summer EBT program means less food for families and children that need it, and a greater demand for their network of food banks and food pantries. He says the need for food in Alaska continues to rise. Alaska's news source requested a response on the summer EBT program from the governor's office. They forwarded it to the Department of Education and Early Development, also known as DEED. Carolyn Hemp, the public information officer of DEED, says, in part, quote, the Alaska Department of Education and Early Development and the Alaska Department of Health are not participating in the summer EBT program this year. Adding in part, quote, although the department would be administered by DEED, it is the eligibility technicians at the Department of Health who would process and verify the eligibility of applicants for the summer EBT program. These eligibility technicians are working hard to clear up the backlog of SNAP applications and expect to have that completed by this spring, unquote. Hamp also says that once the backlog of SNAP applications has been cleared, the departments will reconsider launching the summer EBT program. At this time, they are encouraging Alaskan families needing food assistance to apply for the Summer Food Service Program, which is also administered by DEED. Reporter Lex Yelverton will have more on this story on Sunday night's newscast at 10 o'clock. Some strings there being played. We're talking about Anchorage's Folk Festival. They're celebrating 35 years of folk artists. The Anchorage Folk Festival is a celebration of folk arts and music that lasts for 10 days. The festival, which started on Thursday, it showcases the talents of professionals, national guest artists, as well as local musicians. The festival also offers workshops, concerts, and dances for the public to enjoy. The Anchorage Folk Festival has been promoting folk arts and music in South Central Alaska for 35 years, and they're proud to display their local culture, everything from music to artwork made by local artists. This has been your FastCast for Sunday, January 21st. Thank you so much for watching.